I'm Reece Stein in Palm Springs, California, for Oasis in a desert paradise full of golf, tennis, high-end shopping, but it also has its wild side. Scores of year-round golf courses and window shopping the upscale stores through the heart of Palm Springs are favorite pastimes. Lots of places to spend lots of money. But if you want to get away from the throngs and back to nature, there are plenty of spectacular options.
I think it's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Much of the Coachella Valley, including Palm Springs, is a seemingly barren, sun-bleached, yet in its own way beautiful desert. But look what a little water can do.
Right here, we're in the middle of a palm forest that's here because we have water coming up from the ground right smack dab on top of the San Andreas Fault. And you get in the middle of this like we are right now, and you couldn't believe that 100 yards on each side there is that blown, blasted desert that you don't think a lizard could live in.
Lizards find the place charming, and so do we.
How y'all doing?
The 2.5-mile Henderson Loop Trail in the foothills south of town is an ideal introduction to the low desert. Beginning at the National Monument Visitor Center on State Highway 74, the trail climbs a relatively moderate 400 feet past teddy bear and jumping cholla cactus, ubiquitous creosote bushes, and spiny ocotillo in full spring bloom, typical of this rugged southwestern desert.
Depending on the ratio of mica, feldspar, and quartz, granite can appear light, Doric, or some shade in between. Look for lichens.
You might even run into some locals scampering along the rocky hillsides. These unique desert bighorn sheep prefer lower elevations, even in the hottest weather. Across the valley to the north, the desert blooms. Large groves of California fan palms provide a shady escape from the desert sun. Water bubbles up from a crack in the San Andreas Fault, feeding the desert giants. Deadly Hurricane Hillary 2 years ago wiped out part of the preserve's boardwalk, but an easy 1-mile bypass route continues past blooming creosote bushes to a second oasis, the McCallum Pond, a vital source of water for desert critters and home to the desert pupfish, a tiny fish that has adapted to a hot desert water environment. A must-do is the Palm Desert Aerial Tram, climbing 6,000 feet through 5 distinct climate zones from Sonoran Desert to Alpine Forest. Even in early spring, the top is covered in snow. Hiking trails crisscross the San Jacinto mountaintop with dramatic views of the city below. But be careful, at 8,500 feet, things can get a bit icy. Nearby Joshua Tree National Park features tons of, well, Joshua trees. Not really trees, but tall, spiny members of the agave family. Their long arms pointing the way westward for Mormon pioneers, much as the biblical Joshua apparently did. The park is also known for its big rocks, including Split Rock and Skull Rock lurking just behind. Take your time here, just like the rare Mojave Desert tortoise that have roamed the area for thousands of years, the state reptile of California. Joshua Tree and the many other natural treasures in the Palm Desert region more than balance the area's rep as merely a golf, tennis, and rich man's getaway. Reece Stein with Marianne and Molly for AYL TV in Palm Springs, California.